TOA Dave here with you, and I have just finished TOA Normal. Thank you. I'll let you guys in on a little something. This was my very first finish, and I'm glad that I get to share it with you guys. As you can see, I'm probably going to screw up saying his name, Ath'taros, or however you want to say it. I tried several different combinations. Man, I had to get friends, ask them advice, how does it work, blah blah blah. To be honest with you, my first original team, I was running Barretto with my speed lead, and that was working pretty well, I thought. Alright, I had Beretta, Vero, Bella, Chesoon, and then had several different options for that fifth slot. Theo, I really wanted to run through Theo because of just the damage alone. Well, what was going on was I would get to, oh yeah, by the way here guys, I'm just autoing this, but this was every other combo I had, I couldn't auto this first stage. Just those shields, those acacias that throw up alone are just a pain in the ass. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I was running Beretta, and Beretta kept throwing up dots on both the crystals. And this is the problem I was running into, alright? I didn't have to hit the crystals at all. Eventually the crystals just died. And I was thinking, alright, yeah, this is good. Now I just got to take Ath'taros out, and I'm finished. But what I didn't realize was once I took out those crystals, his speed got faster and he started doing more turns, and this is where it got tricky. If I didn't have two healers, then I wasn't healing fast enough to keep people alive. So what do? You grab a reviver. So I had Brienne. I thought Brienne was good, and I could bring somebody back if needed be. And plus, maybe he was going to stun, and he has the AoE attack with that possible stun. So I was thinking maybe that would help out. Okay, real quick, we're hitting at stage 2. Break into this. You can see that I started manual in this, and all I'm doing, guys, is I'm trying to take each one of those Vanessas down at the same time. I don't want to knock out one and then the other two constantly be reviving. So my thought was just, take them all down about the same, and then try to hit them and kill them all in the same turn or within the same 2 turns. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, so Brienne was not the best of ideas, alright? Because for whatever reason, Ath'taros wanted to attack Brienne, and they would take him out first. So it was like, oh shoot, I was screwed. So then all I could think was I needed a way to slow him down. So of course I grabbed Spectra. Well, to be honest with you guys, Spectra was the king of my team. He is the MVP. That second skill on Spectra did more damage than Theo's first skill. Now we're talking about with a defense break going on. Alright, so basically my goal was Vero, let him cleanse, and then Theo and Bella, I really wanted to make sure I kept the defense break on Ath'taros, and you'll see when we get there that as soon as you have that defense break, then my 3 main damage dealers are going to be Veramos, with his first skill or second, and then Theo with his first, of course. His second one is only going to throw up that defense break, and mine doesn't do as much damage, maybe yours does. And then Spectra's second skill, my god, does a lot of damage. I can't wait for you guys to see this. So now you can see I got all the Vanessas down within a hit here. And I kind of timed it out pretty perfect. Bam, look at that. They didn't even get a turn in between to revive them. And then you can see I just go right back to auto, knocking out these light death knights. They were nothing to be concerned about. But you guys ready? You guys ready to go on this Ath'taros battle? I'm kind of excited for this. I worked really hard to figure this one out. Give you a little lowdown. I was trying to do, it was last TOA that I wanted. Oh, I left the scene in too. Love the intro scene. But it was last TOA that I really wanted to do this video series on normal. But no joke, I got stuck at stage 100. Although I waited till the last day before I even tried, so that was a major problem. So, but either way, this we started with June. They had a bunch of new monster changes, so this is perfect. Now, as you can see here, we're starting to hit Ath'taros, and I haven't quite figured out how well Spectra's second skill is yet. You will eventually see, like, once I figure it out, because then I start timing everything around it. And as we get to the second half of this battle, you'll see me that I'm literally, all I care about is popping his second skill. Make sure the defense break is up and then hit it. For the most part, I am just trying to stay alive while doing small amounts of damage. And FYI, guys, I never took down a crystal. I did not want to mess with those crystals once I figured it out, because once you take him out, man, his turns, I'm not sure, I don't know, I need to do my research so that I know what I'm talking about, but look at it, I got a text message. I'm telling my gamer. But for whatever reason, when you take those crystals out, man, he gets so much faster. So we'll get back to that. I'll figure it out, and maybe I'll talk about it in one of my other videos. I was just so excited to actually beat it, and I recorded it, and wanted to hurry up and get this done and get it up on the channel. But here we go. You could start to see I'm probably starting to figure. I'm still focusing on slowing it down. Slowing it down was real important. But man, you will see. Once I figure out how much damage that second skill did, I was blown away. Like, I literally took off like the last eighth. At the very last hit was like the last eighth of his health with that. There we go. Now I think I just figured it out. So now you're going to see me start timing. I'm just trying to keep everything alive. But this really was a good team for me, battling these guys, And most of these people everybody have. Veramos, Belladon, Spectra, Theomars, and Chasun. I would assume, most people, if you're getting up there in a TOA and you want to know, like, how to beat stage 70, 80, 90, if you're getting past 60, if you're getting that Devilmon, pretty sure you got all these mons. Maybe not Theo. Maybe you've had some bad luck on those guild summons, those summons for Ifrits. But definitely everybody else. So you can see here, we're starting to get down to the halfway point with him. We're getting close anyway. I had a couple of close calls, man. You could see I get lucky. If it wasn't for Bella and Chasun just, everything being timed perfect. There's so many times when I was like, oh, I could just throw up that attack buff. But I was like, nope. Save that second skill. Man, see everybody trying to get at me. But yeah, so save it so you need to heal, because there's one attack he does. You can see it's like lightning coming down. I don't remember what it's called. It's one of these up there. But man, it takes about over 50% of every one of my mons HP. So we'll see where we're going here. We're hitting that halfway mark now. I had read somewhere that Veramos could handle the crystals with a second skill or something. I don't know. Like I was saying before, guys, don't even bother with the crystals. They're really not going to bother you that much. There's no reason for you to rush and take them out. It seems like it just got harder for me if I did that. So, all right, slowing them down a little bit. Every chance I get. That's great thing that Spectra brings to the table. And then, man, I'm going to do some more research. I want to know about that second skill of Spectra's, because, man, I was just amazed at the amount of damage that it did to the boss. And maybe it is bosses with large amounts of HP, because it is an HP. Here we go. Look at that. Whoa. What? Oh, man. I'm going to have to make sure I have the video timed up with my audio. But, man, that's just an amazing amount of damage there. But you'll see. Here we go, slowing them down. But yeah, honestly, so Veramos, you have to have him. He needs to be there to cleanse, because he is going to throw that heal blocker on you, and if you don't have Veramos, then you're not going to complete the level. Theo, Theo Mars not as important. You need to have a really good damage dealer. Hopefully someone else that can throw a defense break on, in case Bella's doesn't, your accuracy on Bella's isn't that good and you don't get it every time. So, that was kind of key for me, being able to keep the defense break on him. And here we go again. Bam! Just, man, it's the amount of damage. Oof. I'm so excited to see what it's going to be like next TOA. Definitely going to do another series. Maybe, I want to see. I'm going to make sure that I do eventually I'll do hard as well. I'm not quite at hard right now, so I'm not even going to attempt to record the hard tries. I'm just going to hope that I can get that extra Devilmon personally. That's going to be my goal. If I feel like I'm doing that well or something, of course I'll record it. I did Arya thinking that I would need her for TOA, and I didn't really use her too much. So here we go, guys. You're going to watch now. I'm going to really get my guys back up to health. You see the defense, or the heal block that's on Theo right now, and bam, you see that was it. That second skill literally took like 1/8 of his HP off to put that final blow, and I get my legendary scroll. I'll let you guys know what I got. Smoky. See you guys real soon, man.